In a quiet and small village, there lived a man named David. His life was simple. Every day, he worked on other people's farms to earn a living. His pay was small, but it was enough for food and shelter. David was not rich, but his heart was calm. He believed that everything that happened in life had a reason. Life, however, was not always kind. One day, the farm where David worked was sold to a new owner. The new owner did not need all workers. Without warning, David lost his job. He walked home slowly that evening. Worry filled his mind, but hope still lived in his heart. That night, David sat alone on his porch. He looked at the dark sky and prayed softly. My God, I do not know what tomorrow will bring, but I believe you are always fair. The days that followed were very hard. David searched for work everywhere, but all the places were full. Some people rejected him politely, others ignored him completely. Each rejection hurt deeply. He saw other people living comfortably with stable jobs, big houses, and expensive cars. A question slowly grew in his heart. If God is fair, why is my life like this? But David quickly calmed himself. He knew the God's fairness was not always easy to understand, especially in a short time. Even without a job, David continued to help people in the village. He fixed fences, helped the elderly carry heavy items, and cleaned the prayer house without being asked. He did not expect any payment. He only wanted his life to be useful. Some villagers were confused by his actions. Why do you still help others when your own life is so difficult? One man asked. David smiled and replied, kindness is never a loss, maybe not today, but one day. One rainy afternoon, David saw an old woman fall by the roadside. Without hesitation, he ran to help her. He supported her and walked her to her small house at the edge of the village. The old woman thanked him with tears in her eyes. Before David left, she said softly, young man, God never forgets the kindness of his servants. Those words stayed in David's heart. Weeks later, a stranger came to the village. He planned to open a large farm and was looking for someone honest and hardworking to manage the workers. He asked the villagers for recommendations. Without hesitation, many people mentioned David. He is a good man. He is honest. He helps others without being asked. The stranger finally met David and offered him a job as a farm supervisor. The salary was much better. He was also given a place to stay and a chance to learn how to manage a business. David was speechless. His eyes filled with tears. He remembered the difficult nights. He remembered the prayers he whispered when his heart almost broke. Now God had opened a door he never imagined. But the test was not over. After a few years, the farm faced serious problems. Bad weather destroyed the crops. Many workers left. Profits dropped badly. The owner thought about closing the farm. Once again, David was tested. This time, he could leave and find another job, but he chose to stay. He worked harder, searched for new solutions, and refused to give up. He believed God was testing his patience. If God is fair, David thought, there must be a wisdom behind this hardship. Slowly, the farm recovered. Step by step, things improved. The owner deeply appreciated David's loyalty. One day, he gave David a large share of the farm as a sign of trust. David was no longer the poor man who lost his job. He became a respected leader. Yet, he did not change. He stayed humble. He continued helping others. He will bowed in prayer with gratitude. One quiet night, David sat on the same porch as before. The sky looked the same, but his heart felt different. He smiled and prayed, "My God, you are truly fair. Sometimes you delay, not deny. Sometimes you test, not punish." David understood an important truth. God's fairness does not always come in the way we expect. Sometimes it comes through patience, sometimes through loss, sometimes through tears. But God is never cruel. What is taken today may be replaced with something better tomorrow. What hurts today may strengthen the soul for the future. David's story became a lesson for the villagers. They learned that life is not about who succeeds the fastest, but who remains patient and sincere. God is always fair, even when we do not understand His ways.